Hello. I knew that would happen. Excuse me. Hello, and welcome to my channel and my morning voice. My channel is Inviting Possibilities, and my name is Rochelle, and I am here to do a full moon reading for the collective. This is for August 11th and 12th, August, well, 11th or 12th, depending on where you are in the world. Um, uh, yeah, where I'm at. West Coast. I think it's happening West Coast of the US. It's happening at like 6 something on the 11th, 6 p.m., 6 something p.m. Anyway, there we are. Let's see. So I feel like I have to start with my goddess. I can't even think of what it's called. Queen of the Moon Oracle. And then I'll clarify with something else. All right. So what do we got? We've got blossoming. I love this. I love this card so much. And there's 33. And this is the flower moon. I'm guessing that's spring sometime. And JoJo made it. Welcome. Thanks for being here. And thanks to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. All right, what else? We've got peace, the waning crescent. Waning crescent 5. And acceptance, waning crescent 2. So this feels so nice. This is a really great start. It feels expansive, and it's coming from a place of you, many of us doing our own internal work, meditating, going within, finding that inner peace or tapping into that inner peace, cultivating it, and coming to a place of acceptance. Because there's acceptance within ourselves, we start to allow that in our outer world. We start to come to a place where we feel like we can forgive and transform any connections that haven't been so great. Blossoming and transforming. It's so nice. Okay, so let me go to, as always, I want to start with my Light Seers deck. That's right, I'm saucy today. All right. Let's get a little more clarity on what's going on here. What is all this awesomeness, blossoming, peace, and acceptance? It's just such a it just feels so relaxing and serene, peaceful. Three of Swords. All right. Five of Pentacles. This is funny. What? 10 of Wands. Well, we go from all this beautiful, sweet, expansive energy to constrictive, sad, painful, heavy. But I think this really speaks to, something that I often say, which is everything happens for a reason. And maybe when you're in it, it feels like it's never going to end. It's the worst thing ever. You just, when we're in our grief, in our sadness, in our anger, just, feeling so weighed down, it can be really hard to see the other side. Um, but it happened in order to get you to the other side. And at a certain point, you'll get there and look back and be like, oh, okay. I needed to go through that to get me further along so I could learn some lessons. I could meet the right people. I could get out of a situation that wasn't good for me. There's an ending here because of heartbreak through feeling left out in the cold. You've been carrying this burden for a long time. It's been a journey, but it's coming down off the mountain. It's getting to flat land, knowing that with all endings come new beginnings. So, as painful as this has been, you're coming out of it and you're blossoming because of it. You wouldn't have gotten to this place had you not gone through all this, whatever it is, your trials and tribulations. So, I want to use my guardian tarot. I'm just the more I use this deck, the more in love with it I become. My creepy tree friends. They don't even look creepy to me anymore. All right. So what's this 3 of swords? What happened? Temperance, Sagittarian energy. The Empress, Libra and Taurus. And the High Priestess. Wow. Holy Major Arcana, Batman. High Priestess, Cancerian energy, and then oh, there was a reader I was listening to recently who reads the High Priestess as something else. I don't know, maybe she said Pisces. Still, in the watery realm. And water represents intuition. So ultimately, it feels like there's a lot of heartache that has put you on this path to having a glow up, to tapping in to who you really are, what's most important to you. And it takes time to find the balance, to to get to that point where things feel just right, getting the hot and cold water to that perfect warm temperature. Kay's tarot. I got that analogy from her. But yeah, this is I guess I feel like I feel like this could be read two ways because this is clarifying the 3 of swords. So it could also be where you were dealing with someone or a situation where you couldn't act, you couldn't move forward, and you were forced to focus on you and your family, or forced to figure out how to nurture yourself and those that are most important to you. It could also be where you were dealing with someone who is doing that for themselves, and that made you feel potentially left out in the cold. There's some kind of heartbreak here, but it's interesting because there's a little bit of a disconnect between the pain. Like all these feel good to me. I don't know, maybe someone was keeping secrets? Someone who you considered to be an empress? Maybe, the mother of your child, or parent of your child. Men can embody the empress energy as well. There's something about needing patience, or you did need patience, and I don't know. It's heartbreaking. So so what's this 5 of pentacles? We have death, scorpionic energy, 8 of pentacles, and 8 of wands. Yeah, this is feeling to me the way the cards are coming out. It seems like you have been through a painful situation. And like I said at the beginning, because of it, directly because of it, you are being forced to expand, to become the best version of yourself. There's an ending here. Feeling left in the cold, either you or someone else decisively stopped something. And through this, there's a transformation. This is about you focusing on yourself, your skills. Interesting here because we've got the, I don't know, cello, kind of looks like a cello bass thing. She's got the violin. We've got some string instruments here. Maybe you're a musician. Um, whatever this is you focusing on what brings you joy and building that skill. Um, simply because, yeah, it's fun. It feels good. You get into your zone that way. That may be what helps bring you this peace. Or, playing music can absolutely be a form of meditation. Once you're in it, that you don't have to just sit and close your eyes. You can do something and still be meditating. So somehow you are, through focusing on you, through letting something go, ending a cycle, you are rising up. And look, there's this figure coming up out of this head holding I don't know, the orb, the moon. Kind of looks like a full moon. Um, this is rising up rather than letting yourself stay in this place, because sometimes the 5 of pentacles can be, you feel left out in the cold and you just kind of sit there and pout and feel bad for yourself and poor me. And it's like, all these cards are like you standing up and being like, okay, I had my pity party, but now I'm done, and now I'm saying no, I'm done. I want to make myself happy. Butterflies, they're butterflies. Like there's all this transformation, and I have to say, I feel like this Empress is you, focusing on nurturing yourself, your family, the people around you, tapping into your intuition, seeing things in a new way. So let's see. Let me get my cards. So clarifying the 10 of wands, we have the magician, Gemini and Virgo energy. Interesting, we have a Ouija board here. That's fun. The ace of pentacles. Yep, there's your new beginning. And the 10 of cups. Well, okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's been a long, heavy journey. Packed everything up. Maybe you literally went on a journey. Maybe you've moved. Who knows what's going on. But this cycle is ending. Here you are. And yeah, so many major arcanas here. This is a huge change. This is a huge shift forward for you in your life, in yourself. Ace of Pentacles, smelling the flowers, smelling the roses. There's freedom here with the bird. There's another butterfly. 10 of Cups. This is ultimate happiness, serenity. 10 of Cups comes from a place of acceptance, because a place of acceptance is not resistance. This is the opposite. Resistance comes from fear. Acceptance comes from embodying a space of love. And you're completely transmuting whatever fear you and pain you have been carrying. If you're not there yet, you are going to get there. It's ending, and all this new beginning is just, I mean, look at this. It's like blossoming and flowering and beautiful and peaceful, transformative. Like, it's this this time. And remember that time is relative and time is also cyclical. So this particular full moon, even though it's on this date, this can be read for any full moon. Whenever somebody sees this video, it can apply. But ultimately, um, the energy is shifting in a very substantial, significant way in your favor, in for many of us. Even though things can feel really heavy, you can feel really down, you're you're coming to the end of that journey. So, um, I love this. Oh, and I just have to point out too, she's got a little baby in the oven. Sorry, bun in the oven. um, Here's your new beginning. I don't know. It feels there's definitely this mothering kind of energy. It's a very fertile time for you. You're going to be getting new ideas. You're going to feel inspired when you're whatever, you're doing, whatever your craft is, music or whatever, that you can just disappear into and it feels so good and fulfilling. This is this is leading to something. Like you're diving into what you love, and you're going to reap some amazing rewards because of it, because you're finding yourself in doing that. It's helping you to transfer. It's crazy how many butterflies there are everywhere. Oh, and Temperance too. Look at the moon. The moon's there at the bottom. You have been going through some kind of cycle, and it feels like during this time you're finally coming to a place of closure. It's time for a new cycle. Oh my gosh, this is very exciting. It's beautiful. I love this reading. All right, there's your reading. I'm going to finish it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and a great full moon time. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.